do you see a uptick in divorce, people coming to your office? And then corollary to that, how often is cheating the reason people are getting divorced?
I'm seeing pretty much consistent themes in terms of the rates of divorce, and they're generational. I'm seeing the younger generations, so I'm Gen X. So I'm seeing Gen X and older tending to continue to get divorced at very high rates. I'm seeing the younger generation getting divorced less frequently. I think in large part, you can never give this 100%, but I think in part it's because people are getting married less frequently. That's part of it. But I think also people are tending to get married later in life, so they tend to know themselves a little bit better than they used to years ago. And I think societally, we've encouraged people like empowering women, which again, I think is excellent. We should continue to do that. But it's also empowering people in general to expect more out of their life and expect more out of their relationship. Maybe in part because there's a function of people living longer. People people used to say, well, I've gotten comments on TikTok. Well, over 50, it's not worth getting divorced. You're only going to be on this earth for another 5 years. Not another 5 years. Look at the math. Look at the statistics. People
Right.
are living much longer these days, and people realize that at 50, I'm going to turn 52 in 2 days. So at 52, you still have a whole lot of life to live.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, they're realizing that, hey, I should demand more. Hey, I'm living longer. And hey, this relationship that we started like umpteen gazillion years ago, we really haven't worked out for the past 30 years. And it's a shell of its former self. And now it's just time to kind of move on.
Mm-hmm. Going back to the second part of that, how often are clients coming in, men and women, that are saying, he cheated, she cheated, we're getting a divorce? Do you think that's the number one cause of divorce today?
I think there's a couple of different ways to look at this, right? There's what people say is the reason for the divorce, which again, you're going to have your top reasons of still the same thing: abuse, finances, affairs. Yeah, those are going to be in your top group, right? But I don't believe those are the real reasons why people get divorced. I think the real reasons are core issues underlying that. So usually the affair doesn't cause the divorce. It's what happened leading up to someone having an affair that caused the affair that then they say caused the divorce. Mm-hmm. So, again, in my mind, with the affairs, again, you're going to have those circumstances where somebody just cheated on you and that's it. And it just came out of the blue. But that's pretty rare. Usually there are factors and circumstances that lead up to somebody cheating on the other person.
Yeah.
So,
it has to, I always imagine it's a symptom of something deeper. And I'm sure in a lot of ways people think, I don't know how to get out of this. Things are okay, but they're not good. So maybe they cheat as a way to, maybe they're subconsciously like sabotaging it, or they're trying to get caught because they know they want out, but they don't know how to communicate or work on the relationship. So it's just, let me have a little fun, get caught, take my medicine and move on.
Right. Yeah. And I think, like I said, I think it's what I always like to try to focus on is you have these core things that you think are what led to the divorce, but there are underlying reasons for that.